Hey gang, what's happening? Got something a little different this morning. One of my subs sent me a video this morning. Carla Sue sent me this and asked me my opinion on it, so I kind of told her. This is a GOP candidate for Congress down in Florida. You're going to have your own opinion on this guy. This isn't a political viewpoint of me or anyone else. I don't care what side this guy's on. This guy doesn't stand a chance in hell of becoming dog catcher. Say nothing about a congressman. This is a little bit outrageous in my opinion. Anyway, let's watch the video and you can decide for yourself. I have 3 different clips, including his apology.
My name's Martin Hyde, and I'm running for Florida House District 16 for Congress. Looking overseas doesn't happen with me until such time as we've taken care of business at home. I'm running for Congress, and the reason I'm running for Congress for Florida House 16 is for my kids and my grandkids and your grandkids.
I'm cutting out most of his advertisement, but I want to show you one part that he strongly believes in funding the police, not defunding them. This is his message about that.
We had the greatest generation after the Second World War. Now we've got a cancel culture taking over.
So he whips out a pretty decent ad campaign here, and he's telling you all the things that he's going to do. Now we're going to take a look at what he actually does, how he actually treats the police that are more than kind to him.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm Sebastian, Sarasota Police Department. You're on audio and video recording. The reason for the stop, you were observed going 57 and a 40, and you were on your phone texting while you were doing that.
The officer is very polite, gets right down to the point, doesn't want to waste his time, telling him why she's stopping him. She clocked him at 57 and a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, and she observed him texting on his telephone while he was breaking the law.
That was at Euclid and Fruitville.
You don't need to point at the officer.
I'm not pointing at you, I'm pointing in the direction where it was.
I just called the chief, how's that?
Go right ahead, sir. Can I
You
see
know
your
who I
license?
am, right?
Yes, sir, I do. Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please?
You gonna do this?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, don't you know how bloody important I am? I'm running for Congress.
I'm sorry? I still have a job to do, sir.
Yeah, man. What's your name?
Officer Beskin, it's going to be on the citation. Can I see your insurance, registration, and your license, please? Sir, can I have your paperwork, please? 7 years, sir. Can I see your registration, please? You're not going to give me your registration, sir.
You gonna arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration. You don't have it on you?
Look, go call the chief. Tell him how rude you just been to me. Play him this video.
Okay.
Then you call Marlon Brown. Then you call the mayor.
Okay.
They're not okay, though. I'm telling you what to do.
Okay, sir. Are you refusing to produce your registration? I'm asking you if you have your registration.
You're making career decisions.
Okay,
Why are
sir.
you doing this?
Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Says who? Where's your video?
All right. Hang tight.
Well, apparently he's going to call the mayor, he's going to call her boss, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. One thing he's not going to do is produce his registration for her.
Call the supervisor. I just spoke to your boss.
Okay.
That's not okay.
You want your paperwork?
Is it your Russian immigrant status that makes you think?
Yes, you heard him. He's questioning her immigration status. A 7-year veteran of this particular police department. He's questioning her immigration status. She's not speaking with an accent. This guy's an immigrant. He immigrated over here from somewhere in the UK about 25 years ago, from what I understand. But it gets better. He's going to tell her how much he paid for his vehicle here in a minute, and that's really important.
People like this.
I'm 10-4-10-6.
Call the supervisor.
14 dispatch, can you have my supervisor respond, please?
Yeah. And then we'll see who goes.
Okay. You don't want your paperwork?
6142,
You don't have a warrant.
Sir, you're going to
I'm
be
not
issued a
interested in
citation.
anything you have to say. I'll wait for the supervisor.
You can wait for the supervisor, but I'm going to go through what I need to go through.
No, I'm not interested.
You are going to be issued a
There's
citation.
the registration.
Well, you've been already issued a citation for that.
For what?
Too late, Mr. Potato Head. You had a chance to produce your registration when she first politely asked you. She's been polite through the whole thing, but look at you.
For failing to produce your registration.
All
right. Sir, you're going to be issued a citation 57 and a 40 for speeding. Your fine is $256. Information in the back. You're going to have an option to plead guilty, an option to plead not guilty, and an option to take a safe driver's course. If you qualify for the course, it will reduce your fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was in America. I'm sorry.
And it will reduce your points. If you decide to go ahead and do that, just make sure you do it prior to submission of payment.
You know what he said about you? You want to hear what he said about you?
He could say all he wants about me. I got a job to do, sir.
Yeah. You know what he said about
Okay.
you?
If you fail to
Had you
complete...
before like this.
Okay.
And he's going to have you again.
And now he reverts to a 4-year-old mentality. He's threatening her. Do you know what your boss said about you? Do you know what he said about you? He said this, he said that. Of course, it's all bullshit. Anyway, let's continue with this person running for Congress.
And that's fine.
It's not fine. Why do you keep saying it's fine?
Sir,
I'm a law-abiding citizen, and you're being bloody rude to me.
if you decide to go ahead and do the course, just make sure you do it prior to submission of payment, as they do
You think you're winning?
require a certificate of
Do you?
completion.
She does have a slight hint of a Russian accent. She may be an immigrant from Russia from some time ago or somewhere over in that area. Ukraine, who knows. Anyway, she's being completely polite, professional. She's not altering. She's not getting upset.
If you sign up for it, you must complete it. Otherwise, they will go ahead and suspend your license. You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Okay?
Oh, look at me. I'm running for Congress in 2022. Look at me. This is who I am. Don't you know who I am?
You are going to be issued a citation for
congressional candidate like
texting
this.
and driving. Your fine is $116. Information in the back. You're going to have an option to plead guilty and an option to plead not guilty. You are going to be issued a citation for failure to provide your registration upon request. Your fine is $116. Information in the back.
But look at what's written on my phone, officer. Don't you know I'm running for Congress? Look at me.
You can plead guilty or not guilty.
You're lying.
Green paper.
Give him the citation. You're
Green
lying.
paper tells you
Why
you
are
have
you
30
lying?
days to replay.
Why are you lying?
I don't know what she's lying about. What's she lying about? She clocked you going 57 and a 40, and she has video of you texting on your telephone. What's the lie, sir?
You have 30 days
Why
to
are you
reply.
lying?
Your payment options are on the green form.
Here's a simple question. Why are you lying?
Phone number on the bottom in
When your
case you have any
supervisor
questions. When my supervisor comes, I'll wait for him with you if you like me to. Sir, step back into your car or stand on the sidewalk so you don't get hit by a vehicle. It's for your safety. 14 right here. Can I have another unit respond?
6117, for Millbridge.
Sir, stand over there. It's for my safety and for your safety. Sir,
714,
job to do, sir. Nobody's above the law.
No one's above the law. You have to have some degree of respect for law-abiding.
That degree of respect started the moment I walked up to your car, sir.
No. You knew exactly what you were doing and you made a mistake.
If that is your feeling, you are more than welcome to fight the citations in court.
I'll fight the citation. I'll
Okay.
fight your employment.
Okay.
And now he's implying that she stopped him because she knows he's a Republican, I guess, running for Congress, and he must think she's a Democrat, and that's why he stopped her, so that he can ruin his chances for being a congressman. That's how petty this guy is. Has nothing to do with him going 57 and a 40 or texting while he was driving, which is against the law. Both things are against the law.
You're more than, you're an influential person.
Very.
You could go ahead and do that.
Yes, I can.
Well, this one is the expired one, but
Well, it doesn't make it. It'll take 2
Yeah.
seconds.
yeah.
We're going to make sure that she pays the price for being disrespectful.
Word, I haven't heard her being disrespectful once. Yet you're a whole nother different story here, bud. Good God, I don't think you're going to make it as a congressman.
I just wanted you to witness it. Know that the registration was right there, and she deliberately chose to write the ticket. She came up. She said the first. Look, there's a video of it. So be quiet. There's a video of what you said.
There is.
And I've got a video of what you said. Right? What she said was, I don't have it. She immediately said, I write your citation. She went right back. She never said anything. She went straight back. I denied the citation. She's straight back, right the seven. I've lived here for 25 years. I've represented your union. I've got no interest in listening to you, young lady.
I was talking to my sergeant. Sergeant, if you don't mind if we could step over off the road onto the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Oh,
just a
it's
second,
public safety
officer.
thing, yeah. Come on then.
Yeah, Mr. Hyde, like I said,
No.
you know,
I've represented you guys
Yes,
in
sir.
union discussions. Why?
I'm still really interested in how much you paid for your vehicle, sir. That's going to make a big difference in court.
All right, so here's the thing. She lied about the cell phone thing.
Okay.
She lied about I don't know, the speed. I could care less. You can give me the ticket all day long. I could care less about that. And then I gave her the registration, and she's registration. It's in the car there somewhere.
Keep in mind, he didn't offer her the registration until after she wrote the ticket because he wouldn't give her the registration.
She goes off, she writes me a ticket, she brings me back a citation. I said, there it is.
Okay.
And she still gives me it.
Okay. All right.
She's being funny. And the thing is, I appreciate that. I back you guys left, right, and centre.
I understand that. I do. Trust me, I do
And
know
I
that.
don't expect better treatment, but I don't expect worse treatment. If that's how you treat people, that's unacceptable.
She treated you very professionally. I've seen the whole uncut body cam. She treated you with the utmost respect. You, on the other hand, were a complete asshole. And the whole deal is that you want special treatment, not that you don't want special treatment. You know who I am. I called the mayor. I called your sergeant. I called your boss. Everybody says bad things about you. I'm going to have your job. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
I understand. I understand your frustration.
And I can get the video and I can play it to
I'm
the
going.
mayor. I understand that, but you know, the thing is, I don't take kind of. She knew exactly, because I said to her, I said, yeah, right away, I said, yeah. And she's like, yeah, I know. Straight away, writing the tickets. Why?
Well, she's a traffic officer.
Yeah,
that's what we do. But I understand.
I understand that's what she do.
Yeah.
So it's not what you do, and you know it.
Listen, she has a job to do. I'm not. Listen, I'm
Not
gonna
that
look
way.
at the. I'm gonna look at the video. I understand your concerns. I'm gonna look at the video. I notified everybody in the chain of command right now. That's what I was doing. That's why I was not coming here. I thought you were gonna meet me at the station, but it's not a big deal. She's going right now to dock her video. Right now, she's going to dock the video. And if there's problems, you will be the first to know.
Yep, she went straight to the station, docked her video. They saw the video, and then he found it necessary to have to make an apology video for the way he acted during this traffic stop. They found a problem all right, and it wasn't with her. She was 100% professional, no consequences. You, on the other hand, were shown to be what you are, an asshole.
I know this, but the difference is, I'll do something about it.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, I'm going to take your complaint, is what I'm doing. That's the first step.
You know, how can you write a ticket for no registration when you've got the registration? I mean, as if I get a $150,000 car, I've lived here for 25 years and I don't register the car. Why do that?
Is this man that's running for Congress standing there on camera with his pants unzipped, or is it just me? It looks like his pants are unzipped to me. I don't know. What do you think?
I understand what you're saying.
Well, you tell me what the point is.
It's just a state statute that she enforces. She's not the only traffic officer
Would
that
you
writes.
give a ticket for that?
I really don't leave the office. I understand what you're saying.
I understand you got a video on there, but the fact is, nobody in their right mind would give a ticket for that to me. Nobody.
I understand what you're saying, and you producing it, she probably should have taken that ticket away, but I'm going to find out what exactly occurred.
Because
and that's
she had a bee in her bonnet because she thought she was on a big power trip. Guess what? She's been there 7 years. So she ain't going to make 8. I'll make sure.
Well, I'll get going on.
She ain't.
Come on, sir. I've been waiting for this whole video for you to tell me how much you paid for your vehicle now. Now, could you please tell me how much you paid for that car so I will be impressed?
If that's how, no wonder you got people shooting people in Newtown if that's how you talk to people.
All right, Martin, I'll talk to you later.
writing tickets when someone's actually got the physical stuff. Tell me that's me.
I understand. I do. All right, I'll talk to you later.
The cop muted his video after he left, so I'm not going to show that part. But I must have cut out the part where he said, I paid $150,000 for my vehicle. I have no problem paying tickets. You know, like, who cares you paid $150,000? You got ripped off, dude. 150 grand for a, whatever that is, an Escalade. You got screwed. Anyway, you could have picked a different color interior than red. I mean, really, come on, man. Anyway, let's see how this all turned out.
You threatened her position. Why did you do that?
I tried to bully her. I mean, I'm not proud of it. She knew. And if you watch the video, the other cops, when they came up and said, you know who that is too. And the reason they said that isn't because I'm important, but because they know I've spent hundreds of hours working on behalf of causes for Sarasota Police Department, for its pay, for officers' discipline, to help them out. And therein lies the irony. My own son, my oldest son, is a deputy sheriff. And so this isn't a question of Martin Hyde disliking cops. This is a question of Martin Hyde being in a ratty mood on a Monday morning and acting in a way that he regrets. But I am sorry. And I'd like to think that I'll learn from it. I'd like to think other people might learn something from it too. Nobody wants to see themselves in a swimsuit if they're overweight, and nobody wants to see themselves losing their cool. And I don't know that in isolation, if it wasn't that I was running for public office, that anybody would have any great interest, because it's really a dog chases cat story, except for the political aspect. I think people need to get a little bit of perspective. While I'm sorry, and while I accept that it shouldn't have happened, there are many, many worse things that happen all over the world every single day. And part of the reason I'm running is to make sure that we live in a better world. So I got to do my part, and I accept that.
And here we have the unrealistic, untrue apology. He doesn't mean a word of it. He's insincere. Not a word of it rings true. He thinks he's an important man. He wants to be special. He's running for Congress, and that lowly police officer never should have stopped him and given him a ticket. He called her a liar, questioned her immigration status, told her he was going to have her job, all because she stopped him for speeding and texting and giving him a ticket. After he refused to give her his registration, she went ahead and wrote the ticket for it. And then he tried to give her the registration afterwards, which didn't work out for him. Anyway, the officer's doing fine. She didn't lose her job. She's not in any kind of trouble with anybody. The video showed that he was being the ignorant son of a bitch that he is. And that's just how it is. He's not going to be a congressman. I'll put money on it. I'll bet you this guy does not get elected. Not after everybody sees this video. Or it was on the news, so apparently he made headlines all right, but not the way he wanted to. Anyway, this has nothing to do with politics. I don't do political commentary. It's the death of a channel. The guy's a GOP congressional candidate, and it doesn't matter what party he's in. Anybody acting like this doesn't deserve to be in politics, telling us how we ought to live our lives when they can't live their own lives, you know, with any kind of dignity or respect. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. You all have a great day. Thank you, Carla Sue, for sending me this video. I found it very interesting. Thank you. Bye.